Leave it by the side of the path. The earth knows what to do with it. Keep walking. Ahead, you notice something, a tree, a hill, or simply a place familiar. A place that recognizes you before you speak. Move toward it. As you arrive, notice that nothing here asks you to prove yourself. Nothing here asks you to be stronger or wiser or more healed. This place has known you all along. The joyful you, the frightened you, the confused you, the magnificent you, and the tired you. All of you are welcome here. Take a seat, rest. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel the sky above you. Feel the space your body occupies between the two. You are not separate from this moment. You belong to it, and it belongs to you. Stay here for one breath. Take deep breath in and deep breath out. Now, before you leave, look around. Notice one thing you would like to take back with you. Perhaps a color, a feeling, a word, something warm, and carry it gently. The path is still here. It does not disappear when you open your eyes. It travels with you. There is nothing more to seek, no lesson hidden beneath the leaves, no answer waiting in the distance, only this, the soft agreement between your body and the earth, the way the air enters your lungs without permission, the way the trees stand beside one another without comparison. Notice how nature has never rushed itself. The river does not hurry towards the sea. The moon does not apologize for disappearing. The seed does not question whether it deserves to become a flower. And yet here we are, so fluent in carrying storms, skilled at measuring one's worth as if existence were something that must be earned. But look around. The wind touches everything equally. The sunlight does not choose. The earth does not ask for credentials. You belong here. The same way the chirping birds belong to morning. The rains to the cloud and the ocean to the moon. Unconditional, effortless. Perhaps that is enough for today. No big transformation or transcendence, just this quiet remembering that beneath every name you have carried, beneath every role, every wound, there awaits something simple and steady. Something that's been waiting patiently with love through every season. Your own light, still here, warm, and yours truly. Okay, that's it.
So yeah, I'm just reading. Very random. It's like Struggles of Making Bad Tea. That's the title that I gave. So at times I come to think of all the choices that I make and all the decisions I take add up to be extremely messed up. In the end, I wash up in my only comfort space, which is with myself. And the worst of it comes down to the instances where I drag others down with me. There are not many of those sorts, but the ones I have made are messed up to the core. And all I can do is swallow the guilt and keep everything to myself. I keep apologizing for the darkness I push them into, but the damage is done and nothing is going to make it right. That's when I started to think about all the bad chais I've ever made. I've always preferred coffee over tea, but the occasional tea never hurt a nerve. And I've made some really bad ones. I've literally watched people who normally enjoy tea gulp it down with such disappointment on their faces. All I could do was sit there and look at them make their way through the difficult sips and apologize for the fix I've put them in. Sometimes I make the tea way too watered down, sometimes too strong, sometimes a little too light, and sometimes it doesn't even taste like tea. I try to keep myself from asking if I should be making tea when someone visits, but the poorly taught host in me always poses the question. At times, they deny the offer, which I gladly accept at the very first response, and then there are those times when I push the drink a little too hard. Now, I must say this writer makes some pretty decent coffee, but somehow offering chai is the norm of the land. Chai odikkan poyalo, chai peene chalo, tea saapidlama, the questions that are known to bring people together and make great art happen and simply bring a smile to people's faces. So I just took a sip from my morning coffee here. So I was writing in the morning. So this brings me to the question I've been having in my mind. Why does someone like me who enjoys a cup of coffee worry so much about the bad chais I make? Well, that is simply how it is. I'm trying to fit into a jigsaw with no sides matching the puzzle. It will just show. It will project how chipped, and crooked end would, finally making the whole picture seem distasteful. I must say, it's not just about being the ugly duckling, it's about being a hen and not a duck. So this is where the weirdness happens. I just shift. So perhaps that's the crux of it. A hen can stand by the pond all day, mimicking the ducks, even dipping her beak into the water to prove she belongs. But when she tries to swim, she only drowns in the expectations of a landscape that wasn't built for her. My bad chais are not just kitchen failures, they are the evidence of a soul trying to speak a language it doesn't dream in. Maybe the mistake isn't in the tea I brew, but in the apology I offer for not being a duck. I'm a creature of the earth and the grain, of the bitter and the bold coffee, and as I sit here with my mug, I'm realizing that the right people, the ones who truly know the hen, won't ask her to sim. They'll just sit on the bank, share the coffee she actually knows how to make.
I wrote this about my childhood 5 years back. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇവിടെ ഹോസ്റ്റലിലേക്ക് മൂവ് ചെയ്തപ്പം ഞാനിങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ എഴുതിയത് ഒരു ദിവസം നൈറ്റ്. ഞാൻ വരുന്ന ഒത്തിരി വില്ലേജ് സൈഡിൽ നിന്നാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ അവിടെ പാടം എൻ്റെ ചൈൽഡ്ഹുഡൊക്കെ അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് കണക്റ്റഡാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഞാനിത് അതുമായി റിലേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് എഴുതിയത്. മലയാളമാണ്. സന്ധ്യ ഇങ്ങനെ ചുവന്നു കലങ്ങി എണ്ണച്ചായം പോലെ നിറങ്ങളിൽ പരന്നു കുതിർന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. ഒരു തോറ്റം പാട്ട് നീളം പോലെ പൊങ്ങിയും താണും അങ്ങനെ പോക്കുവയിൽ കൊണ്ട് ഒരു പക്ഷി പാട്ടുമൂളുന്നുണ്ട്. പാതിയിൽ പരിഭവം പറഞ്ഞവൾ പാട്ടു നിർത്തി പറന്നകലെ മറഞ്ഞു. ഞാനിവിടെ സന്ധ്യമായി ഇരുളിൽ തെളിഞ്ഞിരുന്ന ചിമ്മിനി വെട്ടത്തിനോർമ്മകൾ ചിതറിയത് പെറുക്കിയൊതുക്കുന്നു. വളപ്പൊട്ടുകൾ കൂട്ടി വെച്ചോട്ടു ചിരി പടർത്തിയ നിറമുള്ള കുട്ടിക്കാലം തിരയുന്നു. കൂട്ടം ചേർന്ന് ഓടിക്കളിയിൽ തെന്നി വീണു പൊട്ടിയ മുറിവിലെ പച്ചില മരുന്നു മണം തിരയുന്നു. തെയ്യവും തിറയും പൂതവും നിറഞ്ഞാടിയ പൂരക്കാലം ഓർക്കുന്നു. നാരങ്ങമിഠായി നുണഞ്ഞ പുത്തൻ സ്ലേറ്റിൻ മണമുള്ള കുട്ടിപ്പാവാടക്കാലം ഓർത്തതിൻ മധുരം നുണഞ്ഞിവിടെ ഒറ്റയ്ക്കിരിക്കുന്നു. അമ്മയുറക്കിയ രാവുകളും മുത്തശ്ശി കഥകളിലെ ഗന്ധർവനുമെന്നെ മൗനമായി മാടി വിളിക്കുന്നു. ഞാനൊരു കൂട്ടം തെറ്റിയ കുട്ടി കണക്കെ ഏറെ ദൂരം പിന്നിട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. എത്തി നോക്കാൻ പോലുമാകാത്ത അകലത്തിലെത്തി നിൽക്കുന്നു. ഞാൻ ഒറ്റയ്ക്കിരുന്നോർക്കുന്നു, നോവുന്നു, ഫലിതമെന്നോണം ഉറക്കെ ചിരിക്കുന്നു. സന്ധ്യയുടെ സിന്ദൂര മുഖമെന്നെ ചുംബനം കൊണ്ട് പൊതിയുന്നു.
The dreamers never despair. Everything unreal was made real through it. The untouchable softened, sticky with desire. Every contour, every shape, sharpened to perfection. But was it not boundaries erased as I touched her? Was it not a violation of the highest sort, committed unknown? Because what if it was real? What if my dream self with all the desires did something unspeakable? What if she woke up and found that the skin she slept with at night was not her own? It was covered in the dreams of another, the touch of another. Those fingerprints on her skin when she held them up to the light, a spiral inside a spiral, a cocoon of the forgotten. It was best to ignore all those fingerprints, spiral in thoughts that hypnotized her. Otherwise, the party would lose sleep for days and nights, too afraid to dream, too afraid to make it real. That's it. I think it was supposed to be a story or something, and I wrote a prose that I don't want to explain anymore.
She was always somebody who yearned to be free to be herself, and like she always did it also. She did whatever the hell she wanted to do in life. So it's called Woman with the Wildflower Heart. So I'll start. I had only heard of women who live so free with stars in their hair, throwing stardust at beautiful things the world has to offer, with its sparkle making others see its beauty too. And then I saw her up close. A being with rainbow hues in her eyes, wildflower for heart. She looks at the world with awe, appreciates beauty in the littlest of things. She lives where the sky meets the earth, a world made from speckles of her wonder, where fear and doubt doesn't have the strength to hold her. But you won't find her there again. She travels where her dream takes her, she told me. I marvel still at the beauty of her free spirit, and I hope against hope that the world will cherish her for it. So I can believe in the wonders she showed me too and see her run wild and free.